Good evening and welcome to the big day. It's the Europa League final and it's Manchester United versus Villarreal and the team news is out. And we are very, very excited and I'm joined by Lee Allinson and we're about to go through and break down what we think will happen in the game. And first and foremost, Lee, welcome on. And what are you thinking of what do you make of the starting lineup?
Yeah, just going through it now. I like it. I think it's all about goals for tonight. I feel. He's gone with that. It looks like Pogba and McTominay are going to be the two in midfield, which I like. I've been calling that for a while.
Yeah.
Listen, leave us a little bit exposed with Bailey and Lindelof at centre half, possibly. But I think we've got to go at teams. It hasn't been good enough last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We need goals. We rely on going forward. I think when you're playing Pogba as an inverted winger, it doesn't quite work. So I'm excited. I think it's obviously the best team he could have picked for tonight's game. So, and I'm pleased De Gea's in goal as well. How about yourself?
To be honest, it's nice to see De Gea in goal. I think on form, definitely De Gea deserves to be back in front, back in as the main goalkeeper for this one. It's nice to see Bailly in. I actually thought that he might have went with Tuanzebe because of his performance in the last game. But Bailly obviously is still a good replacement anyway. And then he's gone for a bit more attacking, which I'm a bit surprised at. But again, like I've said, if Bailly's playing, you could think of, sacrificing one of the Fred or McTominay. So he's gone with McTominay in there, the steal, who's going to win everything and hopefully just pop it off to Pogba and then we move on from there. And then he's gone with that front three, hasn't he? He's left Pogba out of the left and he's dropped him back a bit to give us that balance on the left. He knows Rashford's not been doing too well on the right side. So he's put him back on his left, put Greenwood on the right where he's been doing a lot of damage of recent. And of course, Cavani up in the middle, who's bang on form. So to be honest, it is a very, very good team. I'm happy with that. It's probably the most expected team you would expect from the boys who got fit. And Maguire's on the bench, actually. So that's a surprise. I didn't know that.
No, it's positive as well. Hopefully he pulls through. Listen, hopefully we don't need to use him tonight because he's ready for England. But I'm pleased he's on the bench, and shame really because he's played a lot of games not to get to the final tonight and not have an opportunity of playing in it. But that's football, obviously, with injuries. That's what happens. But it's good. Nice. It's positive. I think it's really exciting. I think there's pace to burn in the side. I think if we get it out wide quickly and work from there, go inside, outside, I think we'll cause them big problems tonight. And even going back to when Villarreal played Arsenal, I think you see Arsenal had chances. They just didn't take their chances on the night and they could have got through that night. So, No, I'm pleased with it.
Yeah, good. Well, for me, you're looking at their squad. Obviously, we know they've got the top scorer in the Europa Cup. And they've also, the same guy, Moreno, he's second top scorer only to Messi in the league and the Spanish league. So, he's going to be one to look out for that we need to make sure we got a close eye on. And I'd like to see Bailly keeping a close eye on that guy because it seems like anything that's going to happen from them, it's going to come through him. And there's another guy who we've been talking about in the past this season about maybe coming to United. Would we like him in? And I haven't seen much of him. So this would be my chance to see whether he's a player that I'll say, you know what, I'd like to see him come to United. That's Pau Torres, the centre-back. So let's see how he does against the likes of Cavani, Greenwood and Rashford. Probably Cavani for the most part. But, have you seen much of Pau Torres?
No, I haven't. Not at all. To be fair, I haven't seen a lot of them, but I think you've seen that they've done very well in the competition.
Yeah.
And listen, anyone who gets to a final of a competition is going to be dangerous. You've only got to look back to last year when Man United got beat in the semi-final. You can't take no one for granted in these competitions. And the one thing with Spanish sides technically going to be great, going to be very good on the ball. If you don't get into good areas, Man United, and punish them and take their chances. The problem is with Man United, we say every week we can't see him keeping a clean sheet. So we have to take our chances. As simple as that. Because these Spanish sides are good sides, and if we're not on it and we're not right, it'll be a tough night. But I've got a good feeling tonight. I think Man United will be on point tonight.
I think they will. One thing that does kind of make me a bit worried is that back two of Bailly and Lindelof. They didn't look too cohesive last game. So I hope that they do get better with that side of things. And again, like I say, when we go more attacking, I do get that bit of a feeling inside that it doesn't feel right. So I just hope that we do get the first goal, and then we can boss it. I think if we can get the first goal, we will boss this game. I just hopefully Villarreal are not like who is it that we got knocked out to last season, because they were balling.
We had loads of chances. Who was it? I've got to Google that now. It's done me. Who was that last year?
The Man City. No. So who was that? They had the old Man City winger at right back.
That's right.
And he was just bombing up and down, just crossing balls in for fun, overlapping. I was like, these guys switch play like mad. I hope they don't play like them.
That caused problems, and the problem is it was. And the problem is you got with that again with the Spanish teams and that. If you go 1-0 down, they'll sit back in behind the ball. They'll sit really deep. They won't let pace in behind them, and then you're forced to break them down. If you can go 1-0 up, they have to at some point come at you. And I think that's when you open them up and you have Bruno on the ball and you've got pace to burn going forward. And I think that's why Man United have gone how they've gone tonight. To try and get that first goal, to try and really get at them, because they know it'll be a tough night if they don't get that goal.
Yeah, you got to go for it in this game, isn't it? It's the final. You don't want to be all apprehensive and sitting back and hoping that you can do something. Let's go to put it on the front foot. It's nice to see. Obviously, you've got Tuanzebe there as a backup. You've got Ahmad, who played well up front, and you've got the likes of Mata in the squad because of his game, so he's been rewarded as well. Donny van der Beek, Dan James. We've got a few options off the bench as well to come on if anything happens to any of our boys that are playing and starting. So it really looks like Ollie's done his homework and he's got the right things going there. Let's take a look at some of the comments at the moment. We've got "Come on United" from Paul. Kate's a bit nervous at the moment, but we've got Villarreal obviously played with Arsenal. Cavani can handle Torres. Cavani can handle many defenders. To be fair, he's that intelligent. I think he'll have a good game today, especially to have Greenwood on the right and Rashford on the left. I think that's where Rashford's going to do his most danger, do the most damage, and so that'll be it. And so let's talk about then what your predictions are for this game. Give us a score first. And then we'll go with.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Man United.
Okay, I'm gonna go 3-1 Man United. Actually, I'm gonna go one more. I'm gonna go 4-1 Man United.
4-1. Wow.
I think we're gonna blitz them this game. I think we're gonna blitz them, and they may even get the first goal, but we're gonna blitz them. I hope we get the first, and then they score at some point. I don't even want them to score, but they'll probably score at some point. Because I don't think we'll handle this Moreno for 90 minutes with the way we're going to go out and set out to play. You've got Connor saying 1-1. Pens United win. I don't want to see that. That's going to be heart in the mouth moments. You don't want that. And we've got Dennis saying United to win as well. So yeah, it's looking like obviously everyone thinks that United's going to win. So with your 2-1 scoring, then let's go with who's your goal scorers.
I just think tonight with the two wide men being able to go in down either side so they can come inside, outside, that allows Cavani then to slide down defenders. When you've got one-footed wingers like Rashford's been playing down that right, it's very hard for Cavani to get across the centre half and get slid down the side. So by having that, I think that's where we'll cause them the most problems. And I'm going to go Cavani and Greenwood.
Cavani and Greenwood, yeah? Okay.
Time for it.
We've got Dennis saying 3-0. And we've got him saying Greenwood, Cavani guaranteed. Well, to be honest, I've got 4 goals scoring, 4 goals to think of. So I'm going with Cavani 2, Greenwood. Oh man, I can't leave out Bruno.
You can't do it.
Bruno.
There's a pen in there tonight as well with the pace we got.
That's what I mean.
There tonight.
I think Rashford's going to get a goal as well. Okay, let me go with Rashford, Cavani, Greenwood, and Bruno. That's my 4. I know it sounds like it's a simple one. The major ones that look like they probably will score, but yeah, maybe Cavani gets 2 and one of them miss out. But that's what I'm looking at, and I see Moreno probably getting that 1 goal for them. So that's the way it's looking for me. So I'm going for a big one here. De Gea last minute header. That'd be like nice to see. Hopefully, he won't have to come up and we're not losing in a game and he comes up last minute and we hopefully get a goal. So I don't want to see that. But yeah, I'm anticipating a really good game. I can't wait for it to start, to be honest. And yeah, we've got what 35 minutes till the game. So let's obviously get ourselves some snacks, whatever we can.
Ready to
Get
go.
ourselves ready for the game, and then we're back on at 10 o'clock, aren't we? So
Yeah.
back on at 10 to give our reaction. Hopefully, I'd have bought my red shirt by then, and I'll be back from Westfield, and I'll have my red shirt. And hopefully, you've got yours somewhere in the house there as well, Lee.
I'll have to have a look, mate, somewhere.
All right. Well, obviously, have a good one, and let's see you at the end of the game. See you guys.
Cheers.